It's Wednesday, and today on display, the Chromatic from Modretro. Yes, finally Jeffrey's going to do it. Yeah, and Jeffrey already did it 3 times, but more on that later. Let's start watching this new commercial that I still need to cook up in editing later.
Are you leveling up with the Jeffrey? 'Cause the Jeffrey is leveling up with you.
I hope it was a nice commercial. Just dragging clips from the internet and putting the level up with the Jeffrey tune behind it, right? Which is based off level up with the Commodore. No, not level up. Staying up with the Commodore. Nice, Jeffrey. Here it is, guys. The Modretro Chromatic. Yes. Why not the Analogue Pocket, Jeffrey? Let's get into that. While booting up the bundled game, it comes with this game, Tetris. They have the rights for Tetris, yes. This is the Chromatic version of Tetris. Now, one gripe. This is why there is a little laptop in front of me. One gripe. Well, it's not a gripe with the system. It is a gripe with the recording process. I don't have a USB port, and in order to get footage from this device, they support USB-C. I don't have a USB-C, sorry. I don't have a USB-C on my PC. I have it on my laptop, so I cooked up a structure where I hope this works, guys. But then a gripe with OBS and this device, OBS on Ubuntu. If I flick on the machine while Ubuntu is active, Ubuntu gets a new device registered, right? Ubuntu crashes. I need to flick on the machine before opening Ubuntu on my laptop. That is a gripe. Hope they worked it out in an update. I think that's also part of Modretro's responsibility, or OBS, on Ubuntu. Who knows? Maybe on Windows it works better. I can't test. Enough blabbing, Jeffrey. Let's boot up the machine, shall we? Do it proper. Let's boot up the machine. Dum 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 dum. So I flick it on. You guys immediately hear something. You sadly don't see the opening splash of Modretro, and then it had some credits quickly, I think. Because I still need to open different mouse, Jeffrey. I need to open OBS on my laptop here and start recording. Okay, it's recording without crashing. Let me double check. CPU is running fine, 60 frames per second. Hey, so we get spool fast scrolling if Jeffrey doesn't screw up somewhere down the productions chain. Oh, whatever, Jeffrey. So I played this a couple times already. There's already a profile. We can make a new profile here with new player, and then we can enter our new name. We're not going to do that. Or somebody no, we're not going to do that. Let's do Jeffrey, because I know if I don't beat my score, we don't see a new entry in the leaderboard pop up, because there's already a score registered to Jeffrey. Yeah, my name fits, nice. So there's actually a reason to do it like this. I think Jeffrey was using this symbol, the skull. I'm going with the coin today, because of a Mario shirt. Yeah. So the mode I've been trying to record every time has been sprint. It's quite a fast mode, so it will not be a very long video. That's why I can blab a little bit more and drink some coffee now, to keep you guys entertained. Sometimes on Wednesdays we're going to explore this machine. I've got a couple of games sitting behind me, you don't see them, but it's picked from the Modretro side. So if you like Gameboy, subscribe to the channel and watch on Wednesdays. It won't be every week, but most weeks I will try to do one. Okay? Okay, thank you. Let's do a sprint, yes. Start the game. Kijk, look, there's... Kijk, Dutch. There's a leaderboard, mini leaderboard on the bottom there. Jeffrey finishing the game in 6 minutes and 21 seconds. This is scored on time, so I don't have to go for the boom, Tetris with Jeff. The whole time I can just score my lines quickly, because there is a line counter on the right. It says lines 40. Now, for those who know the original, it was of course on the green screen with the black lines, you know. That one Jeffrey played to death whenever I could. I didn't own a Game Boy myself. I had a Game Boy Color later, but not the original Game Boy I didn't have. I would borrow it a lot. And we also played, we had more people in the neighborhood who had the original Game Boy. With Tetris. It came bundled with Tetris, I think so as well. It's really like the original days. and then we would do a versus mode, you know, go against each other. It was good fun, guys. I loved it. It's part of my childhood. That's one of the main reasons I wanted to bring this in. Together with the Commodore stuff and the Amiga stuff. A little bit of Nintendo. Let's explore this on an FPGA machine. It's part of the channel identity as well. So why not an Analogue Pocket, Jeffrey? Well, I was torn, I have to say. I really wanted to have an analog pocket as well, for the reason that you can play also Super Nintendo on it, Nintendo 64 I think as well. I'm not so sure about that one. Super Nintendo for sure. Like, you can play multiple devices like you could on a proper FPGA device, right? However, I've been looking at the Reddit, and there were 2 users that had both the Modretro and the analog pocket. Well, they say they have, but let's assume they have. So, looking at that, they were reporting their experiences with machines. And one liked the analog a bit better, the other one liked the Modretro a bit better. And here is why, as I got it from their faithful reviews, I should say. The analog pocket, when you pick it up, it feels like it's like a premium device. But if you insert the cartridge will be sticking out a little bit. If you turn it on, it's like a little bit of a waiting time. You get into a menu of sorts. But then it can play all kinds of different shit, and it feels like a luxurious FPGA device, so to say, right? The Modretro, when you boot it up, well, you hear the music just now. It was instant, right? And apparently this thing feels a bit more sturdy. You can throw it in your bag and not feel like the device will break, you know. And Jeffrey has kids in the house. It's a really important detail as well. So Jeffrey thought like, I like this for the cartridge. Insert the cartridges, and since you can't insert the Super Nintendo cartridge in this, it doesn't make sense for the Jeffrey to go for this other option that you can play Super Nintendo on. No. I like the idea of owning sort of the real deal. Something that tries to recreate the Game Boy experience as close as possible. I'm messing up completely, guys. I think we need another go. This is not nice. Is it the blabbing? Yeah, of course it's the blabbing. I can't do 2 things at the same time apparently anymore. And I trained on the channel, guys. I trained. Hot damn. Well, I opened up the gate again, but it's 3 minutes and we still need to do 30 lines and we're all the way to the top. Fuck. I suck at games, guys, sorry. But, Tetris incoming, wait. Boom! Tetris with Jeff! Tetris with Jeff, yeah. Tetris with the Jeffrey. Anyone know that one? By the way, it was a meme based on the I don't know if they still run them, they probably do. This Tetris championships. There was this guy, Jeffrey. No, Jeff. It's probably just Jeff. And then the commenters made the meme basically by constantly saying, boom, Tetris for this one, boom, that's for that one. And especially with Jeff, it became a thing, I don't know. The guy was also funny to watch, I guess. T-shirts, everything. Boom, Tetris with Jeff. Of course, I like that. Jeff would never win, as far as I know. It's also funny. Did he ever win? I don't know. I didn't track the whole thing anymore. I know there was some sad news about the guy that did win instead of Jeff is no longer with us. It's so sad. Sorry, I suck with names. I don't know the guy's name, so I can't properly honor him. But if I'm honest, I only watch the thing for the Tetris for Jeff, and that's it. I'm not a Tetris, how to say, championship watcher, whatever. So that's my defense. Feels a bit shitty, but hey, this is what it is. Oh fuck. I'm so slow, guys. Hurry, Jeffrey, this goes on time. You need to beat your own score. I know, guys, I'm trying. 6 minutes, right? I should just make faster decisions. This isn't about the Tetrises in this one, no. You just need to clear the lines as fast as possible. And I'm doing, of course. A not so sweet job of that, no. Okay, we opened up the gate almost again. Right before the long one comes. Nothing sexual. It's not the Tetris, Jeffrey. No, I know. 5 more lines, guys, and you're done with this video. Hot damn! Jeffrey can play games. I go from sucking at it, being, whoa, I can play games because I'm beating myself here. Doesn't make sense. I hope I do more on this machine soon. Did I show you? No, I didn't show you the games that I have. But you can go on the site of Modretro. They're all Modretro games. You can collect 6 for a discount. Choose your own pack, so to say. Oh man, I'm going into 6-minute territory now. It will be even close. Can I beat myself? Come on, Jeffrey. So I have a couple of games to explore with you guys. Will be fun, guys. I love the Game Boy as well. It fits the era, the Commodore and the Amigas. Yes. Yes! Beat my own record. I know I can be faster if I don't blab. I know. A rating of 64. I like that. Go with a 64. Yeah. Good number. Oh man. Okay, let's see the leaderboard. There it is. Jeffrey beating Jeffrey. So if you go with the same profile, you don't get extra entries on the leaderboard. But you can only enter 4 profiles or something. So that's a bit weird. But hey, I'll take it. Cool game. Really faithful to the original, right? But then in color. It's super cool. Nice screen, by the way, as well. The Analogue will have a nice screen as well for you guys. I'm sure. Hey, that was it. See you in the next one. No, that's not the proper ending, Jeffrey. Thank you for watching and see you in the next one. Cheers.
Are you leveling up with the Jeffrey? 'Cause the Jeffrey's leveling up with you!